Are you back to school, Samantha?
No, I'm going back to school next week.
Next week? Okay. All right. So, welcome to Performance Seminar. We've got Samantha with us here this evening. So, Samantha, can you introduce yourself out to the world who's watching and tell us what you're going to play?
Okay, my name is Samantha, and I'm gonna be playing the Forest Whispers.
Okay, take it away. Sorry, Samantha, are you playing by memory or with the music?
I'm playing with the music.
Okay. And just double check, do you have original sound turned on?
I still don't have original sound on this device because I don't have a device with original sound on it. Like none of my devices have that
Okay,
yet.
okay. Okay, let's see if I can hear it. Take it away.
Mm, here you go. Okay. Uh, wait, what was that? Right, got off my right.
It's okay, just start from measure 10. That's the third line.
Okay. I'd be like right here.
Okay, good, Samantha. Round of applause for you. It's almost there, so I think the main thing that's missing is just complete consistency and solidity. Just that you know it and you can play through without any stops. Okay? But it's coming along very nicely. So let's talk about how we can get it really consistent. And I think the way we should do that is by mapping out the whole piece and figuring out where the sections start and end. Is that something you've done before?
Um, Not really.
Okay, so let's do it together. This will be an interesting experiment. So if we look at the first page, hang on a second, let me get my pedal. I'm going to play, and as I play, I want you to. Can you annotate my score?
No, I don't think so.
You should be able to. I think I have annotations enabled. Can you try squiggling?
Because other people, I guess, have asked me to do it before, but it doesn't work. Yeah,
Really?
it's just
You don't have an annotation icon on your page?
no.
Okay. Um, Maybe in your score then, what you can do is just mark in where you think a section starts and ends. So obviously the first section is going to start here at the very beginning. Okay? And as I play, I want you to just sort of mark the sections as you hear them. All right? So here we go. Can you hear, or should it be louder?
I can hear, I guess.
Okay, I'll make it a bit louder. I'll stop there because I think that's actually the end of a section.
Okay.
Were you marking those in as I played?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I can mark it on my screen.
Okay, so where did the first section end for you?
So actually, I think I have gone over this like one time with this piece. I think somewhere around like the first 4 measures.
Okay, the first 4 measures are a section. Like that. And where does the next section end?
The next section and like the next 4 measures or something like that.
Well, can you be more specific? You're on the right track, but can you just be a bit more specific?
So pretty much each section, I guess, would consist of like 4 measures. So
So this section ends here. Okay, fine. And then how about this section here? Also 4 measures? Where do you think it ends?
So that one starts like where it starts in there. So yeah, pretty much the next 4 measures. So then.
Okay. So let's be marking these in as we go. And this section here is also 4 measures long. These sections are what we call phrases. Is that a term you remember hearing before? What is a phrase?
A phrase? I think it's just like, well, it's a section and you focus on like dynamics or
Well,
stuff.
a phrase is a musical sentence. It's a section of music. Okay, so maybe can you write that definition down at the top of your PDF? That's a really good word to know when you're working with music. You can just write it up here at the top. Phrase, a musical sentence.
I don't think I can write on my PDF.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh, okay. We need to work out a solution to that because you really should be able to write in your music. You can't write in your music?
Well, maybe I can. It's just I don't know how to because it's not working. So, yeah.
Okay, have you ever done it before?
Not
Oh,
really.
I saw something there. That looked like it was working.
I don't see anything. Why is it not working? It's still not working. I've never written in a PDF before, and I don't really think I can. Well, maybe I can. Just.
What app do you have?
I don't know. It's like some Samsung Notes or something, I guess.
Are you on a Samsung tablet?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should figure this. I think we should figure something out. Do you have like a Samsung? Is there a pencil that comes with that tablet?
Yeah.
What happens if you just try drawing with it?
Oh, it works.
It works? Okay, so yeah, let's copy these things down.
Mhm.
Phrase is a musical sentence. And then let's draw in all of the phrases in the first page. So we have one, two, three, four phrases.
Yeah, yeah. More phrases, not it. Yeah, more phrases. No, probably it, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you copy down what we have here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the first phrase is phrase A. And the next phrase, is that the same as A or is it different?
The next phrase.
Mhm.
It's a little bit different,
A little
I
bit
guess.
different, but it's mostly the same, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So how about we call that A1? Because it's mostly the same as A. Okay, so write that down, A1. How about the phrase after that?
Phrase after that. Um, Wait, the phrase after like the first phrase, or
The
like
phrase after A1.
for A1. Um, it's like really, as in like it's different, or
Mm-hmm.
like really
It is
different.
different, so what would we call that phrase?
I mean, we could call it like B, I guess.
Exactly, Samantha. Exactly. B. So we'll write B there. How about the next phrase after B?
The next phrase after B, you could call it, well, it's different, right? Yeah, so I guess we could call it C.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's different. We'll call it C. Good job. Okay, let's keep going. So now I'm going to start for the phrase after C. Let me scroll down here. And where does this phrase end?
It's
Do you think it's also four measures?
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, I think it stops after four measures. And what would we call that phrase?
um,
It-
like D, I
D,
guess.
exactly, because it's something brand new. So phrase D. How about the next four measure phrase? Is that brand new or is it something we've had before?
Um, I mean, I guess it would be newer,
New.
although it's not because like the left hand is pretty much the same.
Oh, that's a good observation. The left hand is the same as phrase D, but is the right hand the same?
Oh,
No. So it's not really similar enough that we would call it D. So we would
mhm.
call it E. But that was a really good observation, Samantha. Good thinking. So we'll write E there.
E, right here.
Hmm. Okay, the next four measures let's mark as their own phrase. And again, same question. Something old or something new?
I would say something new.
Yeah, so F. Starting in measure 29, we have another phrase. Old or new?
Number 29. I guess it would be new.
New. So G. And this phrase, do you still think it's 4 measures long, or do you think it's a little bit longer? So let me play it for you, and you be the judge.
Um, maybe like 5 measures, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky, right? I think it's still 4 measures, but it dovetails into the next phrase. I think we could still call it 4 measures long, though.
Mm,
Maybe up to here. Okay. Now the phrase after G. What would we call this?
the freaking country. Well, I mean, it's similar to the beginning, sort of.
Yeah,
It
what's
sounds
similar and what's different? Let's take a look.
okay. Um, okay. So the left hand
Hmm.
for starters, and also the right hand because it starts different notes. Uh-huh.
Hmm. So the very beginning of it is different, right? It has a different left hand at the beginning, and the right hand is also different in the beginning. After that, though, is it the same or is it different?
After that, I guess it would be pretty much the same.
It's pretty much the same. So what would we call this one?
Mm,
We've had A1. This is also pretty much the same.
so then would it be like A2?
Mm-hmm. A2. Exactly. And finally, we have H at the very end, the last phrase. Okay, question for you. How many different sections altogether do we have?
Um, okay. So then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same. Um, well, like 9, I guess. Or did I count wrong?
Let's count. A, A1, A2, then B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I counted 10, but you were really close. Anyway, it doesn't even really matter. My point is we have 10 phrases. And what is a phrase?
A phrase is a musical sentence.
Exactly. So we have 10 phrases and we're going to use these to organize our practice. Okay?
Okay.
So, do you have index cards?
No.
Okay. Do you have a piece of paper that you can turn into flashcards?
Also, no, I just have like whole pieces of paper. I
That's
can't
fine.
really turn
Yeah, can you grab a whole piece of paper and a pair of scissors?
scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Scissors are somewhere, but like all my whole pieces of papers, they have like notes and stuff on them, and then I can't really cut them.
You don't have any blank paper?
No,
Oh my
unfortunately not.
goodness. No blank paper. This is really super modern. Okay, so um okay, we'll do this differently. When we practice, you should always just go in sections. And I would recommend doing your sections in reverse order. Okay, so we would start at the end. We do the H section first and practice that 3 times. And after we've done that, we'll practice A2 and we'll do that 3 times. And then after we've practiced A2, what would we do next?
I'm wanna practice A2, that would be like F, right?
F, exactly. Okay, so can we try a little bit of that together? Can we just do a little group practice?
Wait, so just like do.
Yeah, let's write it down. Let's write it down. So the way we're going to practice this is, first of all, in sections. In sections. Sections, well, we'll say backwards. And each section 3 times. Accurately. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we try that a little bit together? So let's start with the very last section 3 times.
3 times.
Good, okay. That's once. Twice. Three times. Good job. Do you think you might have it memorized?
Yeah.
You want to try without looking at the notes? Let's try, just for fun. Just for fun. You don't have to hide the music. Just look at your fingers.
Okay. Not that we start on again. Okay.
Okay, almost memorized. Almost memorized. Okay, and now let's imagine you're practicing. You've done that. What's the next thing you do?
Would it be to like work on the next section or still work on that section?
Exactly. So now we go back to A2.
Okay. Here. Yeah. 3 times. Okay.
It's once.
Yeah. And then
Twice. Three times. Good. What do we do next?
we do next the next section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And then that one. Okay. And like there. Okay. That's
And that's 3 times. Very good. What do we do next?
The next section, I guess.
Exactly. Good. Okay, do you see how to practice?
Yeah.
If you practice like this once and you work through the whole piece like this once a day, it's going to make it feel so much more secure, and you'll probably end up memorizing it without even trying, which would be super cool. Okay?
Okay.
So, can you just, let's just review. What is our practice strategy?
Our practice strategy is to split it up into like sections, right? And then practice each section 3 times, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. In what order?
Backwards,
Backwards? And what are the sections called?
phrases.
Phrases. Okay, good. And what is a phrase?
A phrase is a musical sentence.
Samantha, you got it. Great job today. High five.